Hello and welcome back to another video. I am Angst, but you can call me Katie. Today I'd like to discuss in a two-part upload a bit about the What the Health film and veganism. This, the second half, is about veganism. Well, against veganism. Originally this was going to be 10 facts, but irritating Twitter vegans were rather bothersome, so the number continued to grow. Let's talk about the vegan diet flaws through facts with science to back them, shall we?
No, damn it.
How about me?
Oh fuck!
That's so cute.
Batman's the most safe person.
If somehow you've made it through the past 3 years without stumbling into this dietary habit craze, then I will introduce you. Meet veganism, the diet and often lifestyle where you do not rely on products made from animals or animal byproducts. This means things like no eggs from chickens, no milk from cows, and no wool from sheep. Everything in the vegan world comes from Mother Earth in the form of plants. Unfortunately, however, when it comes to the dietary portion of this lifestyle, it isn't as much of a benefit as vegans would have you to believe. And that's what I'm here to debunk for you today. Kicking off the fact list, a vegan diet has never sustained a traditional culture. Dr. Weston Price, a dentist with a passion for nutrition, traveled the globe to discover the secrets of healthy, happy people. He recorded his findings in the 1930s in his book titled Nutrition and Physical Degeneration. Possibly the most striking commonality is an unerring reverence for animal foods. No traditional culture subsided on a vegan diet, a fact that Dr. Price found particularly interesting. Second up, our teeth prove we can eat it all. Easily the shortest fact on this list, our teeth are designed to consume and break down meat as well as vegetables. We have teeth for shredding meat and teeth for grinding fibrous plants. Next at number 3, vegan diets do not provide fat-soluble vitamins A or D. Vegetables provide a precursor to vitamin A, and many people believe that carotene can be converted to vitamin A, but it takes a huge amount of carotene to convert to a moderate amount of vitamin A, and unfortunately, if there's a poor thyroid function, impaired digestion, or a lack of healthy fats in the diet, this conversion won't happen. On to number 4. Vegan diets are soy heavy. You may be saying, but Katie, what's wrong with soy? Well, kids, soy makes your hormones go insane. The primary concern with consuming soy in any form is the phytoestrogen content. Now, phytoestrogens can mimic natural estrogen in the body, causing a chain reaction of hormone imbalances which outweighs the good that it can occasionally do. Many vegans over the years have reduced their soy consumption, but still, a vegan diet often relies on a moderate amount of soy products, especially soy protein powders, soy protein bars, and soy compounds in their recreated foods. Number 5. Vegan diets do not provide vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 transports calcium into your bones and keeps it away from places where it could cause damage, such as your heart or brain. Now, you can eat as much calcium as you want, but it won't strengthen your bones unless it's accompanied by vitamin K2. There is one exception to plants not providing any vitamin K2, and that's a fermented Japanese soybean product. But one problem, for the majority of humans and animals, it is incredibly repulsive to eat. Coming in at 6 on the list, veganism is bad for the planet. Our ecosystem relies on a self-regulating balance of predators and prey. This system has worked well with humans and our prey until we began inhumane farming practices that compromise not only the well-being of animals, but the health of humans and the health of the planet. Vegan diets, on the other hand, tend to demand a higher quantity of cereal grains and soy, crops which wreak havoc on our ecosystem due to mass farming techniques required to sustain these diets. Now, grass-grazing animals can actually nourish stripped soil and even reverse desertification. So the real answer here is to eat less meat, and specifically go for pasture-raised meats by turning to sustainably raised animal products from your small local producers. Be an ethical omnivore. Next, number 7. Real foods are better than fake foods. So, how do you create cheese, milk, and meat without, well, cheese, milk, and meat? with a bucket of non-foods including stabilizers, gums, thickeners, and highly processed protein extracts. Yum? Here's an example for you. Earth Balance has a non-dairy butter, and it's often used by many vegans. So let's check those ingredients. Palm fruit oil, soy oil, olive oil, salt, natural flavor from corn, soy lecithin, soybeans, sunflower lecithin, lactic acid from sugar beets, and natural coloring. On the other hand, what's the ingredient list for butter? Oh yeah, butter! The thing that we've been consuming for thousands of years that is not a highly processed non-food. 8th on our list. You must take life to have life. Many people choose veganism because they think it cruel to take a life, but something dies no matter what you eat. For example, field mice were demolished in order to grow the corn for a box of vegan cereal. Further, plants are living beings capable of communicating with each other and the world around them. So think about that one, vegans. Think about that one. Now to number 9. Vegans are deficient in vitamin B12. Long-standing B12 deficiency can lead to high levels of a substance in the body which is associated with cardiovascular disease, dementia, and other chronic conditions. The short term, it can lead to anemia. One of the first symptoms is often fatigue, with others including headaches, palpitations, and loss of appetite. Long-term issues can include nerve problems. To make it worse, 83% of vegans are B12 deficient compared to only 5% of omnivores. Next up, number 10. Vegans are deficient in iron. Iron is another potential shortfall in vegan diets. The iron in animal foods partly consists of heme iron, which is relatively well absorbed, between 7 and 35%. The form of iron in plant foods is non-heme iron, which has a completely different structure. Only about 2 to 20% is thought to be absorbed. The large vary is based on iron deficiency, so dietary factors are key, but vegans being low as they are just resulting in perpetually low iron levels. On to number 11. Iodine deficiency. Iodine is another mineral that is low in vegan diets. Most of us get it from dairy, and it's necessary for a normal functioning thyroid gland, which governs our metabolism. Low thyroid function, or hypothyroidism, can result from iodine deficiency and cause adverse symptoms including weight gain, dry skin, excessive tiredness or fatigue, depression, and it's even linked to other health conditions including high cholesterol. Iodine is key in infant brain development as well. Without it, a child can be born with hypothyroidism. It also leaves you at a higher risk of miscarriage and stillbirth pregnancies, so sorry vegan mommies, but you're really doing your kids a disservice here. Coming toward the end of our list, number 12. Animal fat offers unique nutrients. You may have heard that flax seeds, walnuts, hemp seeds, and chia seeds are an excellent source of omega-3. While that may be true, the plant source provides a form of omega-3 that is not well absorbed by the body. 13th on our list, vegan diets lack protein. Protein contributes to building enzymes, hormones, antibodies, and hemoglobin in our bodies. You can eat all the wheat, nuts, and beans you like, but up to half of that protein is lost during digestion because the body doesn't do so well with that form of protein. Finally, number 14. Vegans are most at risk for nutrient deficits. This may or may not come as a shock, but children, women with heavy menstruation, pregnant women, new mothers, and breastfeeding mothers are all at higher risks for deficiencies in vegan diets. And a staggering 79% of vegans in a 1 million American study were, well, you guessed it, female. At least vegetarians were a little more even, with 59% women and 41% men, but they're not fully out of the woods either. This deficit does fall a bit into their laps too. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our verdict? The vegan diet isn't the mecca of answers and solutions it masquerades as. And with that, I'm gonna go make a bacon cheeseburger. That's gonna be it for this video. Like, comment, and share as you please, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.